Hey guys, it's your average Braves fan back with another video. So this week we got the unfortunate news on Tuesday, May 18th of the passing of Willie Mays. He was 93. Obviously it was not unexpected, but anytime something like this happens, it's just a bummer to hear. It is a part of life, right? It's going to happen to all of us. But with that, obviously we have the time to kind of reflect on the career of the individual and, some of the things they accomplished both on and off the field and all of that. So with that, I wanted to share my Willie Mays collection that I have and just share that with you guys. So here we go. So I picked up this really nice Willie Mays autographed baseball from a larger set of baseballs that I purchased. You can see here the ball's in really good shape. It's on an official Bill White ball and just really, really nice. Yeah, so unfortunately, that's all I've got. So if you saw my 2024 collecting goals video, you know that one of my goals was to pick up 4 Willie Mays cards this year. There's a specific reason I wanted to do that. My good buddy, the Drew, he tried to tell me back many years ago, 5 to 10 years ago, that I needed to buy a Hank Aaron rookie card. And I never took the opportunity to save up the money to buy a Hank Aaron rookie card. Now, I will say I wasn't actively collecting either. So it wasn't like I was taking that money and spending it on other things. I just wasn't collecting at all. I was recently married, early stages of that, moved around quite a bit. So there's a lot going on. But I never bought the Hank Aaron rookie card that my buddy the Drew told me to buy. And at the time, I probably could have got one that I wanted for $500 to $700, right? Wouldn't that be nice nowadays? So I missed that opportunity, right? So now I'm back into collecting. Okay, I've been picking up purchases here or there. Got some money to spend, things like that. And I knew this announcement would be coming at some point. So my goal this year was to try to knock out some of those big Willie Mays cards, his early cards, so that I could purchase those before we see the spike after he passes. And I went to a card show in May, Hickory, North Carolina, and I went with the intent to purchase a 1951 Bowman Willie Mays. Had the cash on me, everything. The show just wasn't big enough for what I was looking for. There were 2 51 Bowmans there. One of them was in a condition that I was not ready to afford. And so it was way out of my price range. And the other one, again, I just didn't feel comfortable with what it was. So I left that show thinking, okay, the National's coming up, and there's going to be plenty of opportunities to find this card at the National. Surely I'll be able to find one in the grade that I'm looking for and in the eye appeal that I'm looking for. And that was my goal. I still had that money. I've got it saved up. I was going to go to the National and I was going to pick up these cards. I'm not so sure that I'm going to do that now. Especially, if these prices do shoot up. To me, there's no use chasing it now. One of the reasons that I haven't purchased the Hank Aaron rookie card yet is I don't see anything happening that's going to drastically change that price over the next couple of years. Obviously, who knows? We never could have seen the boom coming, and that's part of why Hank's cards are so crazy, was the boom that happened with COVID. But outside of something crazy like that, outside of my control, I don't see anything in the hobby that's going to make Hank Aaron's cards go up by 25, 30, 40% over the next couple of years. So I was going to pace myself for that one, and I was going to focus on Willie Mays and try to get some of his early cards so that if there was a giant step up after his passing, I would have been ahead of that. And I missed that opportunity. So now I've got to decide what I want to do at the National. And I don't know where I'm going to pivot from here. You know, it's still relatively new news. And I just don't know where I'm going to go from here yet. There's a lot of different directions that I could go. Maybe I do pivot into a Hank Aaron rookie at this point. I don't know. But more than likely, my plan for the National, which was to go hard after some early Willie Mays cards, and I was hoping to purchase a couple of them. I love the 51 Bowman. I love the 52 Bowman, 53 Tops. I was potentially, I don't know, potentially maybe going to try to pick up each of those at the National. And so I don't know what I'm going to get now. But, you know, that kind of opens up the possibilities because you never know what you're going to see. You never know. And that's kind of exciting at the same time because chances are I'm going to stumble across something and fall in love with it. And now that, you know, I don't know if it would be proper to say cornering myself. If I had cornered myself into the Willie Mays purchase, I may have passed up on some other things that now I'm not going to pass up on. I don't know, but I will be reporting from the National, and I'm sure I'll pick up something. So we'll see when it's all said and done what ends up happening of that. But that's where I'm kind of at. And it's a big bummer, obviously, just the news in and of itself. But I had a good plan laid out, I felt like. And now I feel like that's out the window. Yeah. So anyways, I appreciate you guys tuning into this. Sorry I didn't have this vast array of Willie Mays things to show off. One day I'll acquire them, but it'll probably be slowly now over time, just here and there, picking them up. And that's okay. I'm okay with it. I'm not upset by any means, but I was really looking forward to grabbing some of these really nice Willie Mays cards and being able to add those to my collection. So we'll see what comes of it. I appreciate you guys. Hope y'all are having a good week outside of this, and we'll see you next time. Go Braves.